We know that vaccines are very, very safe. And actually, vaccines are more heavily studied and have to have higher requirements for licensure than antibiotics, per se, or other types of medications that people take routinely, because it's something that we are giving to healthy children. So the bar is very, very high to get a vaccine licensed. Parents, again, are mostly worried about safety. They have some concerns about the number of shots that children are getting at the same time. Perhaps they feel that the immune system will be overwhelmed. And yes, vaccines have some preservatives added to keep them safe, because these vaccines have a shelf life, and certainly they have small amounts of detergents or something like that added to keep them sterile and to keep them safe. There's some concern about aluminum that is added, again, in some very minuscule amount to some vaccines. And these are added, for example, to the tetanus vaccines to enhance the immune response. We know that if you have a little bit of alum in there, a little bit of aluminum, you get a bit more irritation at that vaccine site and you get a better vaccine response. I know people don't like it when their children have a bit of a sore leg or a bit of a temperature after a shot, but to tell you the truth, if you get that minor reaction, it means the vaccine's working. You're getting a better response. I have been giving vaccines for more than 30 years, and I have and especially MMR, I really haven't seen any major problems with it. Yes, I've had a few children over the years, maybe I can count them on one hand, who might have had a fever and a fever seizure after MMR, but it's 1 in 3,000. The risk from MMR is very, very, very low. We know definitively that MMR does not cause autism, but what we do know is that measles is dangerous. Your child has a 1 in 2,000 chance of dying from measles, a 1 in 1,000 chance of having permanent brain damage, and at least a 1 in 50 chance of being hospitalized with pneumonia. It's a very serious disease that causes death.